Sabongeri market and Tibi market must come back alive. We are not in sharing. I and Daddy are different. We will rule by rule of law. When we say we are going to fight corruption, believe us, we are going to fight corruption. People will no longer make money by doing nothing. No. We want to remove the baboon. Let monkey walk, let monkey chop. That's what we want to do. Daddy and I have said it. This election this year, let them not be.
So they call them, it's a long video as well. So I'm just giving you in parts. Because I actually want to go and listen to Sowore, by the way. Before I call it a night, I want to listen to Sowore. Here you get. Somebody was asking me, Mayegun, who are you supporting? Baba, she omo primary 5 in any. You be 5 years old, I'll be waiting. I spent about 30 minutes to explain to you, right? That I've not got any dog in this fight. But when it comes to what Nigeria is currently like about to get involved in, I don't expect anybody from APC and PDP, right, to look out anywhere, right, and expect any sort of a fear, what have you. And I said, the Obidients who have now presented themselves as your karma, I am just your referee. Here you get the referee that's going to tell you the truth about all sides. Here you get. Then you can then form your own opinion and say, is this where everything is going? Is this what is going on? You don't need me on any side because I don't get side. But I did say a while back, I said, if all of you want Nigerian, if all of you are not hypocrites, pretenders, in 1999, the entire power that be, after they killed Abiola, and killed over 1,000 people in Yoruba land fighting for the restoration of Abiola's mandate. And they sent thousands into prison and others into exile. They realized that to keep Yoruba as part of Nigeria, as one Nigeria, it is better to give them presidency when we go back to democracy. First, we need to stop this military. Oh yeah. And guess what? Like a policy, all political parties in 1999, they presented Yorubas, especially major political parties, deliberately seeding that thing for Yoruba for the sake of one Nigeria. We spent 8 years, ladies and gentlemen. Today, with what we have seen, the Igbos, since 1960, they have never, ever, ever been the leader of any part of, the leader of Nigeria in any capacity. Talking of a president, either military or civilian. Now, if all of you now want to be honest with yourself, with your one Nigeria, the Igbos are fighting to leave Nigeria. If you care about one Nigeria, you will cede your presidency to them. Just like that. Just the same way they gave it to the Yorubas in 1999. I'm not too young. Maybe you are too young anyway, okay? Or maybe your uncle, if you are a small boy of under 24. Yeah, I'm not too old, but I'm your uncle. So I'm telling you the lie. I'm telling you the recent history now. The military, the politicians, the elite, all of them, they said to keep Yorubas as part of Nigeria. If not, Abiola, they don't kill Abiola. Send others to jails, others to exile. Now just waiting war before Yorubas will say, we are done. That's what gave Afeni Ferry, Nadeko. That's what gave them their prominence in Yoruba land today. They are politicians. These are the Yorubas who came together to say, we are going. No, Nigeria doesn't belong to, we don't belong here. We don't have anything here. So if the Igbos are doing the same thing, there is no better time, especially now that a Fulani madman has divided Nigeria this much. There is no better time for all of them, the owners of Nigeria, to consensus. By consensus, everybody should present an Igbo man. Unfortunately, Obi is Igbo man. But Obi was not presented by the Igbos. In fact, as a matter of fact, the Igbo elite, Igbo politicians, they are not supporting Obi. And you know that. His own state governor, Soludo, publicly riled him. You know that. So how dare you now go about because of your tribal ignorance and illiteracy? Go about to tell them that Obi is an Igbo president. So you don't need me. I said, if your country is a real place, an Igbo man should be the one standing for election in APC, in PDP, in everywhere, to show to them that you care about them. They are part of Nigeria. There is not, you know what I mean? But you, Olori Brukus, will be saying that the Igbos should show more commitment to Nigeria. What is the commitment that the Yorubas have shown to Nigeria that the Igbos have not shown? Tell me. You see them in commerce. You see them in different parts of the economy, contributing hugely. In your politics, they are there. You have Igbos in APC. You have Igbos in PDP. You have Igbos everywhere. But because of your frauderia and the Cold War between Nigeria and the Igbos, the only ones who are ready to play the ball and sacrifice their people are those who are given the stipend. An Igbo man that says he wants to be president of Nigeria is like opening an old wound. So I said that. I said for that equity, if you all want to be honest with yourselves, you should just let an Igbo. As this time around, to show to them that they belong to Nigeria, you will allow them. They did it to us in 1999. They gave it to Yorubas. So don't come here and start lecturing me as if to say where I belong really matter. More than the message I'm actually passing to you. Cross-check them and tell me where I was wrong. Then I said, if we now don't want to do that, which is actually the right thing to do, right? Omoyele Sowore will be my own choice. But because of what I just said now, as a matter of your national unity, you will let an Igbo man be your next president. Don't pretend that it's an abomination. But because an Igbo man wants to be president today, a lot of you, as educated as you are, as exposed as you are, as sort of advanced as you think you are, tribalism is now blocking you. You become so stupid. And your education no longer matter. And you boldly say, I cannot leave my own tribe, man. But you are shouting one Nigeria. The Igbos need to sit up. They need to sit right. What has Yorubas paid as a price in Nigeria that the Igbos haven't paid or more? Tell me. You don't need me, Obidients. You don't need me. All of them don't need me. I'll be referee in your fight. Anybody will win. We'll go follow them up after that. Because as they say, all promises cancelled, right? And then another problem coming. All these are APC. Al-Qaeda People's Congress, APC. All promises cancelled, APC. Another problem coming, APC. But Baba, like Wike said, if they say heaven go fall, may heaven fall. We go talk say, now during our lifetime, heaven fall. That's if we live to tell the story. Or whatever is going to happen there, let that happen. Let's go back to Kano, a quick one. He added this as well, before I take you to Benue. Please don't go anywhere. Listen to this.
That is character issue. He must identify them. We say we will fight corruption. Corruption is killing Nigeria. People are stealing public money. Daddy has never stolen public money. It is on record. He's not stealing public money. I was governor for 8 years. Go and check the record. I did not borrow money. I did not borrow money. If you go there, I was #1 in education, in health. I did the best road. I was not owing pension, no owing gratuity, no owing salary. And the day I left office, I left $150 million over 30 billion. Government is still feeding them. Since I left Anambra State, they not bought me a bottle of water. I gave land to everybody. Go and check. Not one piece of land was given to me by government of Anambra. Other people give their wife, give their children. My children, I did not do contract. My children did not do that. No consultancy job. Nothing. That's what we want. I will fight corruption. I want to end people stealing public money. They will come here and tell you they have structure. No structure is structure of poverty. Structure of no life. Structure of killing. Structure of insecurity. That structure is structure we want to take away. And bring structure of human being. You voted for umbrella. You eat. And nearly hunger came on you. You voted for broom. They're sweeping you into hunger. Now we want you to vote for human being. That's what we want you to do. Vote for Labour Party. Don't get look for anything. Mama, Papa, we kill you. Human being. No more broom. No money. You young people, the youth. This is your party. This is your future. We want to do the future for you. Because if you look at it, our government is coming down with age. If you look at me, if you go, APC chairman is 75 years. PDP chairman is over 70 years. And the chairman is 52 years. It's coming down. If you combine my age and that of 30, the only thing to do is that we are 50-something. If you combine the other one, they are 70. The other one, we don't know their age. We cannot continue this way. It is not people's home. Go out and campaign for us. Election this year will be by competence. It will be by capacity. It will be by compassion. Those who care about our society. It requires physical and mental energy. Look at two of us. We are prepared for the job. You can't find us wanting. Anywhere you find us, we will be there. We are not asking for this thing. I've told you, but we don't want aid. We want governance. Nigeria is not producing anything. Your country is not producing anything. That is what we want to do. They tell you rate of exchange. They don't tell you rate of exchange. Now, for 700 to this, not be true. But because they steal money, they buy dollar. When we start stealing, it will come down. Let me tell you, Nigeria is not exporting anything. We used to export something. Today we are hungry. How can we be hungry? It is not possible. We have the land. The uncultivated land in the north is what I want to cultivate. They say to us that Sambisa forest is our problem. Because there's a problem in Benue State. No, we will convert it into an agricultural land. If you don't know, the area of Sambisa forest, is 60,000 square kilometers of land. Israel is 22.1. So Sambisa forest is 3 times the size of Israel. We cannot allow it to be like that. It will cause trouble for us. Instead, it will be a lot of production for us. We can no longer continue.
Remember that, oh, Obidients. When Obi become your president, Sambisa forest will become the agricultural, what do you call it? Estate. No, not estate. Agricultural, I don't know. Anyway, Sambisa for feeding Nigeria, not for killing Nigeria. Remember that people like me go ask if your Obi be president. Meanwhile, outside the whole place, right? It was like mental. I'm going to go and see, I'm going to go to Benue now, where my own vintage Sowore is waiting. We'll join him soon. But outside that auditorium in Kano, right? This is what it looked like. However, tonight's conversation is going to take us to Benue, where our own vintage Omoyele Sowore of AAC was visiting. And then what happened there, like what we just witnessed in Kano, I bring you some of them tonight. At first, what was it like going to Benue? Look at this.
If you never hear, make you hear am. Take it back, oh. Collect them back, oh. Show them the way, oh. And make us proud, oh. Take it back, oh. Collect them back, oh. Show them the way, oh. And make us proud. Oh, yeah, follow am now, let's take it back. They follow am now, let's take it back. Oh, yeah, follow am now, let's take it back. They follow am now, let's take it back. Oh, yeah, follow am now, let's take it back. They follow am now, let's take it back.
The future is right now. Nigeria, you no delay. Time to make our country better, better for everybody. With Omoyele Sowore, the future is bright and we shall take it back. For good, oh, take it back. The future of this country is our own. Take it back. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Bye bye to retired and tired leaders. Take it back. Bye bye for good, oh, let go. Take it back. Omoyele Sowore is our man. Better ideas when go they move us forward. African Action Congress is the together we go make this country work. Take it back. Take it back. Action.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Benue. Thank you very much, Makurdi. And thank you very much for the warm welcome. We came here to Makurdi to come and dislodge the old people who have ruined Nigeria. And we are happy at the welcome today. But the real day and the D-Day is tomorrow. We want to welcome you to our People's Assembly. Those of you who know us and know us very well, we are freedom fighters. And we came here to bring about a revolutionary change in Nigeria. We are not playing at all. And we are very happy to be in the midst of the people of Benue State who are warriors themselves. It is very sad that on our way here, we noted that Benue needs rejuvenation. Yes. Benue needs new leaders. Yes. But the most important thing is that you need peace and development. And Nigeria also is in need of development and progress and prosperity. And we are the only ones who can deliver it to you. Yes, sir. When I was coming down from the car, our colleagues told me that the primary school is very far. Yes, sir. Where we are gathering now. Yes. I was laughing at them because they are only used to candidates that cannot walk for 2 minutes before they start. I told them, if they get me upset, we walk from here to Makurdi Township. Go, 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 go. But the real strength is the strength for leadership that must be shown to Nigerians 2023 and beyond. We have had too many wicked leaders in this country. At this time, Nigeria needs a doctor, a young man, not an old people's home patient. At this time, Nigeria needs leaders who are transparent, leaders who are not corrupt, leaders that can provide you jobs, leaders that can send you to university and pay you bursary grants, leaders that can provide you water to drink, leaders that can start a project of road construction and finish it. It took us almost 5 hours to get here. So please, I just want to thank you for the welcome. We never expected that this many people will even meet us without being informed in advance. They always say that we don't have followers, we don't have followers. Because we know they do rally where they distribute 5 naira, 500 naira. We respect you too much than to they give you 500 naira to meet us for stadium. PDP don't die, APC don't die. Now AAC, that can remain now. When I was coming here today, I realized that in 2018, when we were coming, we had to go to a refugee camp. And I promised them that if I'm president, you will never be in a refugee camp in your country. And it's automatic. We even wanted to go to the camp again. Our people suggested, but I said, I'm not going back to a refugee camp to go and be taking pictures with people because of election. My conscience does not allow me to be using internally displaced persons for political reasons. If I support you, it will be private. And that's what we have been doing even after we left. We have a program for the refugee, the internally displaced people at the entrance of the place. But we know they talk for public because now shame say Nigeria get internally displaced people in their own country. Thank you.
Show. That's actually not the show yet. Okay. So before they got to Makurdi, I think they were at a place about that they had to take a Kano. I love it. I wish I'm going to actually try and experience that next time when I go to Nigeria, by the way. But somehow, that's what I found there. Sowore and his crew, right? Taking a boat, a canoe crossing into Makurdi before you see what you saw there and then what is going to happen after that. Let me show you. Eh?
You've seen my text, I believe that's my Oh boy.
Sunday.
It's also a long video, and checking the time, you probably will see that on Sowore's different social media platforms, where he's been his own media man most of the time. He covers every of his move, and some of them are great content where he's meeting a lot of people, and he's always just give him a mic, give Sowore a microphone. He's going to take you on a ride of, and he call it revolutionary ride, something that is going to actually help justify your reason why you are never going to like the establishment in Nigeria. Others are saying Sowore should merge with Obi and all of that. No, things don't work like that, okay? I have told you. Obidients, una big enough, we be say una get that, you get that force Of course, if everybody joins you, it makes you bigger in a way as you think, but that's not how things work. There's something called clash of ideas. Here you get. That is what people didn't factor out when they were forming APC, Egbekegbe. A lot of criminals, rogues, all of them came together. They said they want to rescue Nigeria. You Obedient. Whatever the idea that Peter Obi is promoting or selling, he owns it. And you have nurtured it. No be everybody go join you. And I've told you, stop asking, stop telling people to stop what they are doing to join you. Okay? It reeks of sort of a desperation, but you shouldn't be. You are actually the one everywhere. Sowore believes in a revolution, right? And that revolution will actually have to take some of the people that are going to help Peter Obi to fight the same establishment. There are people from that same establishment. Sowore's kind of revolution will have to jail some of them, chase some of them away, never to work with them. So why are you asking him to drop it and join you? But there's something that will actually connect all of you later. When the clash between the Obidients and the establishment, if it snowballs into a real revolution, Sowore will drop his own presidential worldview and he will join you. In fact, he will lead. That's something you can bet on. You don't need him to sign out. I'll tell this one. Stop what you are doing. Come and join us. Stop what you are doing. Come and, be so they work. Life, no, they work like that. Some of these things are ideas. And some of them are indeed not similar to the idea behind the Obedient. It's an advice. So, kuna no strangulate me because of that. So, or if you try that, say, many way the one lay. I just thought you should know. Sure you get. Leave Sowore alone. He is one of those who laid the foundation for the rage that some of you are currently using to fuel your anger against the system. Sure you get. He is one of the pioneers. He is one of those who actually made some of you believe that although you are young, traumatized, abused, or you are your oppressors, your traducers, these criminals, they are also scared of you. Only if you can stand together and stay together and confront them. Sowore is one of those inspirer that inspire some of you that Obi is enjoying today, but no wahala. So just make sure you give him his own flower, respect, okay? Even if he's not joining the vehicle of the Obedient. Una be formidable. See, be formidable force alone for now. If you are not sure of yourself, I'm telling you right now, okay? You have become something that even Obi told his people in Kano that you are no longer third force. Remember the time of third force, That you are no longer third force. You are actually the force now. Anybody who joins you are those who are going to, whose ideas aligns with yours. But trust me, a lot of us idea that you might think aligns with yours is actually an idea to see who is going to destroy this establishment first to start with. Are you with me? So don't think that, or don't take that as, you know what I mean. Anyway, Sowore, after taking off all the jacket, all the t-shirt, and the rest of them, right? He decided to speak. And you know this guy that first said, this guy that you are going to listen to first, that's Magashi. That is Sowore's vice presidential candidate. Again, like all of them, can you please pay attention to the message and then listen to the part where the things. No. Sowore is very blunt and straightforward. Don't listen to it. Just open your mind and listen to what he has to say. Because it is Sowore, right? He is not one of those liars who are actually out to deceive you.
Good pension, their grandchildren would go and play with them. Let them lead the politics for us. So it is up to you, the people of Benue. If you want the old stock to continue.
Hang on. I missed that because that's also like a bit of a long video. So before I let you settle into it, yeah, on YouTube, we were almost at 2,000 of us about 10-15 minutes ago. And now I've just seen that only about 470 of us have actually dropped their own offerings, right? Am I being watched by robots? Like robots watching? Please take a moment, okay? Or a minute or two. Leave that comment section, okay? If you have enjoyed this conversation tonight very much, yeah? you need to register your presence here. Like that video. YouTube, Facebook, just like. Share if you haven't shared it, right? And subscribe if you actually enjoyed this. If I made you laugh tonight, if I made you think tonight, and if I made you, I don't think I actually made anybody teary tonight. Tonight has always been like on a roller coaster. Nothing to get your mood seriously bruised or something, right? No? Then come on, go on and like it and listen to this as well. I'll be back.
Good pension, their grandchildren would go and play with them. Let them lead the politics for us. So it is up to you, the people of Benue. If you want the old stock to continue decay of Nigeria, go and vote for APC, PDP, NNPP, or not have you. I hereby present to you a youth among you, a person that is not up to 52 years, to lead you and lead this country, develop Benue State and Nigeria, protect your rights, protect your interests. I hereby present to you Mr. Omole Sowore as the President of Nigeria. Please vote for him. Thank you very much.
Please have a seat, please. Please get seated, please, everyone. Yes. AAC. Are you tired? AAC. AAC. Take it back. Action. Revolution. Thank you very much, Benue, for receiving us. Since we arrived here yesterday, we had a powerful reception when we were entering Makurdi. Today, we had another powerful reception with some youth, kids, at the bank of River Benue. As you can imagine, I am the only presidential candidate that can swim and run at the same time. But don't let me continue without greeting our vice presidential candidate. He might look very quiet to you, but his heart is made of steel. I met him in Femi Falana's chambers. All of you know Femi Falana, the human rights lawyer. He is also a human rights lawyer in Kano. Don't let me go ahead without appreciating our National Secretary, Ina Okopi Ali. When we arrived in Benue yesterday, and when he saw the decay inside the state, he said that he's from Kaduna, that he's not from Benue. But we told him he cannot cancel his state, not yet. We also want to thank the governorship candidate, who, like myself, is a sports person. I found out today he's a professional handballer, Chief Wachi Obe. And please give him a round of applause. When we were doing the arrangement for speaking, I discovered that the deputy governor was not given the prominence she deserved, and I yielded my place to her. And look at what she did. After she spoke, I was afraid to come out to talk. She apparently is the revolutionary that we have been looking for in our party from the female side of it. Our party is an equal opportunity party, and our position is that women should not only be playing second fiddle to men, because they are stronger than men. They create, recreate, establish, re-establish authority over men from time to time. In this dispensation, there are more women registered voters in Nigeria's history ever. About 47% of them are registered to vote. That is to say, if they convince their husbands, boyfriends, and others to vote for a female president, Nigeria can produce a female president even in 2023. And we hope. I am not one of those people who do pity party for women. Let's give them 35%. If you are 47% of the voters, you take 47%. In Rwanda, almost 75% of their lawmakers I heard are females. And that country is doing very well in Africa today. Men should be ashamed of themselves in Nigeria. Yes, we assert authority all the time, but look at the country ruled by men. Let's try women next time. And I will be I'm very proud of how you have expressed yourself today. We also should thank our Aluta people in Benue State. Faith is here somewhere. Faith is there. She leads all the time a lot of struggles in the state. But most
Sowore, given his crew, team, the sort of encouragement that they deserve, if you ask me. But where he indeed took the rogues in Nigeria to the cleaners should not be missed in this conversation, okay, before we call it a night. Same Benue, same venue, same audience, same person, Sowore, added this to his message to the Benue people. Take a listen.
they are lazy. Like your governor, he prefers to be going from place to be doing G5 with Wike than to focus on the security of his people. And G5 now has become G failure. Let's see which excuse he will have for not paying salaries. G-string. Yes, G5 to G-string. And the G-string don't. The also way to deal with what Benue is. You know, when people talk about agriculture, people just talk about agriculture because they see orange on the road to Abuja. That's not agriculture. That one is subsistence farming. You know, the one you sell orange and go and still go back to the orange and you are still poor. This state should be mechanized. Instead of SUVs, you should have tractors everywhere in your state. And the world has gone past even physical agriculture. Now, you can plant crops without soil. It's called hydroponic agriculture. You can grow plants in the air. So what is stopping you is because you have people who have lazy mentality in the way they govern you. And what stops Benue, anyway, from transiting from the food basket of Nigeria to the technological basket of Nigeria? With all the great youth you have in this state. Is it not from this Benue that some of the best musicians from Nigeria are from? So why must you do agriculture till you die if you have the talent to sing? Doesn't it fetch more money to be a singer than to be a farmer? Somebody else can farm, some other people. So there's a lot you have. But our goal is to feed ourselves in this country and feed the continent of Africa. And we are going to focus on Benue State as one of the sources of this particular policy. Because we cannot continue like this. And also, we have our intentions to make sure that the kids we saw today in their millions across the country, some of them are not going to school because they can't afford to go to school. We meet a very brilliant kid who was asking us why some children, she couldn't understand, she's 12 years old. She said, why is it that some children are poor and some are rich? Why is it that some parents remove their children from school so that they could go to farm? And why is it that some children are stealing? We said, they're not stealing. They're just looking for what to eat. The real people who are stealing are Nigerian leaders. A man was just sentenced to death. Independence for Nigeria, where young people, your age, the man who first proposed that Nigeria should obtain independence was 20-something years old, Chief Anthony Enahoro. Nigeria is therefore not making progress if in 2023 the likely president of Nigeria is 95 years old. And I mean it. Tinubu, who is APC representative, has been changing his date of birth. Yes, since I have known him. At the time I was a journalist, 10 years ago, they sent us a press release that Tinubu is celebrating his 65 years anniversary. 5 years later, they said he's celebrating his 70th. In 2022, they sent another press release that the man is celebrating his 79 years anniversary. I said, but you gave us 10 years ago that he was 65. By arithmetic, he should have been 75 now. Do you know what they went and did? They went to Wikipedia to go and change the dates again. Article of PDP is also very old. That one, I don't know his age, but it looks very old to me. And as I've always said, I have no problem with old people. I have only problem with old ideas. Because old ideas have set Nigeria back by centuries. When places like Ghana are already offering technologically driven education, Nigeria is here going on strike in our universities for 9 months in 1 year. ASU in Nigeria, that's the organization in charge of our lecturers, their organization, strikes too many times than thunder. The reason is that the government of Nigeria is not interested in tertiary education. Because even Buhari, who claimed he was poor when he came in 2015, sent all his children to school in London. That's the person who claimed he was poor. They have used the money that is meant for your education to send their children to school. When our leaders are sick, including when they have Qatar, the time that I have now, if he was Buhari, they would have flown him to London. Because there's no hospitals in Nigeria that can treat him. Even the Aso Rock Clinic that they budget 3 billion naira for, every year since he came to power, they said they don't have common Panadol. I am not the one who is saying it, it's Buhari's wife that said it. So, for how long shall we continue like this? We say we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. It is impossible for this country to make progress with the present crop of leaders. And most importantly, with the present crop of presidential candidates that you have seen. It doesn't matter how they mix it. All of you know about, today is Sunday, right? You know about overflow, when the church is too full. Take some people to another room they call overflow. That is how APC was to PDP in 2015. Now, in 2023, the Labour Party is the overflow of PDP. Same people, same characters, same operators, but they now package them to make them look like they are different. It's all falsehood. And I'm here not to come and lie to you like some of them know how to do. I'm here to tell you the bitter truth that I've always told to our leaders when I meet them. We must admit, also as young people, that we have let ourselves down. Why did I say so? Some of this nonsense that is going on in Nigeria, we could have ended them in 2020 if enough of us participated in EndSARS. We needed a revolution and it was looking at us like this. We walked away from it. Why? In Jos, for the first time, palliatives were discovered in warehouses. Christians and Muslims came together. There was no differences, and they liberated the palliatives. Our leaders were stealing Indomie noodles and hiding them when there was COVID. When leaders of serious countries were giving thousands of dollars to their citizens, even I, that was in Nigeria at that time, held up by the federal government led by Buhari, I was receiving money in America sent to my house, sent to my account, even though I wasn't living in America. Even when I protested that this money doesn't belong to me, they said, but you are here with us and you have contributed to our economy. There's COVID. Take care of yourself as well. But in Nigeria, what were our leaders doing? They were hiding Indomie noodles from you. They were stealing palliatives. Common Indomie, Nigerian leaders are stealing. They have no shame. Do they have shame? No. And now, they have gathered together again and lying to you that they can save you. They are lying to you. People who are governors for 8 solid years are telling you, people who could not turn their states to Dubai, that's United Arab Emirates, they are telling you that they want to turn Nigeria into Dubai after they have done 80 years. There's one of them, Wakwaso. Wakwaso has been in every government since 1999. He was a member of House of Representatives. He was a minister of defense. He was governor for 8 years. He was a senator. He still want to continue to be a candidate in every election, as if he was cursed with doing election. Atiku, me.
Una know wetin dey annoy me pass for this election matter. Those of you now wey be say una dey abroad. Una dey abroad na comot for this country because una dey find good life for una self and una children. I make una run comot because this country e no good, e no let una stay. Na I make una run comot. But you can't comot now dey abroad. You dey from there dey campaign for PDP and APC. Wey kill this country, wey make this country dey like this so. Wey not make you feel stay, you still dey campaign for them. Now Ogun go kill you. Now Ogun, there is no two ways about it. Ogun go do collaboration with thunder, fire you. The way you take go empty-handed, now that empty-handed, now you take come back. You dey enjoy the good things of life, oh. You see, government provide good road for them. Security you get. What anything way that you they pay for, you they receive and they receive light, good road, good social amenities. But you they say make we see the vote for this PDP and APC for here where you live, where you because of a wrong. It not go better for you. Anything where you lay your hand upon for that side, it not go move forward. Not because now come on. Now wait till you bring upon yourself. Now they receive so. Because I can you imagine how this country don't die rich? The thing can't pay you. You can't run. You don't even consider people where you still run no way not female can reach there. All of them kpai for Libya road. Today now that they kidnap who they kidnap. They send videos to their loved ones for May that they bring out some money, else they'll buy their pikin. You can't see get mad because you don't cross, you don't dare obodo ibo. Anyhow we work out for you not concern you again. You still they campaign, you still they you get mad on your useless phone. On your useless phone, we go put you for trouble. Say you they campaign for all these old men we kill this country. You not go better for you. Anything where you lay your hand upon for good, you not go prosper. You will never see light in your life. The way you say they pray for darkness for this country, light go run from you. Every good things of life go run for you. It go run for you and your family and your children. And your children. Because if they wish other children bad luck, how your children go take better, I not go better for them. Now wait till you bring upon yourself, now they receive so this early morning. Now I say me I can't tell now where they vote, they say una want the same government and leaders where kill this country, where no one made this country better. If today now youths now they don't get safe for this country. You see they agitate for them, not go better for you.
Some people are saying that I'm so sorry. I actually encountered some technical problem there. Did you say the audio is 40? Can you hear me? Right. I'm going to check the audio, and I'm going to check that if I am already like somehow taking off here. So there's no point in just talking and talking and talking. Do you get that now? So okay now, yeah. Brilliant. So the intermittent one I put in there, you won't believe this, right? I had to like quickly restart the whole system and all of that to get back on track. So I have this closing remark I wanted to give, but I don't think it's so necessary anymore. Okay, I have been having this technical wahala all day, but somehow I have managed to keep it together to the end of the program. So I won't be taking calls tonight. We're just going to keep it the way it is. And we're going to do that some other time. Okay. However, there is, thank you very much. Okay. So there is this thing you need to do before you go. It's late in Nigeria right now, I've been told. And in fact, I know it's late everywhere. So thank you so much for being part of this all night. Okay. Just, do what you think is right for you. And in any way, right? People will still do whatever they are going to do. Okay. I have lost the mojo where I wanted to say something motivational and all of that actually addresses somebody's comment at a point, but I lost that. So there's no point in trying to get it back when we are already at the end of the program. But do me one very lovely favor. If you have spent your evening with me tonight, especially on YouTube, don't leave without dropping your offering. Like that video. I'll make it better tomorrow, and I'll take calls as well. And thank you so much for your time. I will see you some other time. And again, remember, if you love this, you can subscribe. Subscribe and then set your notification on. And hang on. I've got so much to offer. Ask those who have stayed around for so long, okay? And thanks so much once again for spending your evening with me. I'll see you some other time. Stay safe and good night.
Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. Ayégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún dáyàrí ayébi nọ́mbà wá. àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.